Today I want to talk about the biggest problem of the coaching industry. And it's a problem that has been happening for maybe the mere start of coaching itself. And with the internet, social media, and everything, the only thing that has been happening so far is that this problem is getting worse and worse. And since there are now more coaching programs on lead generation, there is a lot of people that is running a coaching program but shouldn't be running it because they don't know how to provide results and how to run a coaching business as a proper education-based organization. This problem has intensified since 2022, give or take, and it's all based also on one book called, probably you know of it, which is Offers by Hormozi. Nothing wrong with the concepts within the book, which are too valid, but more so on the interpretation. The interpretation is make an unbelievably good offer so that people buy and click on ads. It doesn't say this part, but most people interpret this book this way, which would be, even if make an offer so good others feel stupid saying no, even if you're not able to deliver on that. Because that's the tough part. That's the difficult part. And from my perspective, the fact that the Offers book was was actually the first book of the whole Hormozi series has several implications on what happens within the education businesses space. First, over-reliance on promises that can be fulfilled. And second, do whatever it takes to gain attention. And that's where dopamine coaches sharing Stripe screenshots come in, and duct tapers that love to deliver their programs, their education-based programs / coaching programs using duct tape and without proven infrastructure and proper infrastructure. That's why they are more and more common now. Most people think the way you solve this is simply by reading reviews from others about particular coaching programs. But even then, those reviews can be biased. That is why I'm working on something that you'll know more of later, that will address this problem, but from an infrastructural lens. From an operational lens, instead of an basic lens. I don't believe solutions are one-sided. You need to control multiple variables within a problem so that you can sort it out correctly. And that's what I want to do with the coaching industry, because the key problem which was what I was speaking about, is trust. There is no longer trust within the coaching industry. Most people feel they are going to get scammed. And most coaches launch an offer, make a ton of money in a few time, and then they move away, create another offer, and repeat the cycle. And this just makes people less trustworthy in general and reduces trust within the consumer. If you don't know me, I'm Juan. I'm the creator of the FRV and the VPL. You'll know more about this in upcoming videos, but for now, just remember that you can either be one of these duct tapers, dopamine coaches who love to promise and not deliver, who loves to focus on marketing but not on delivery because it is not as important. Or you can be one of us and focus on actually delivering results to clients, creating an environment, a proper environment for your team members to thrive, and a place for yourself to develop as a founder and as a leader. Remember, if you're not one of us, you're one of them. This was Building a Billion series, episode 3, the series in which I document my journey up until becoming the first 1 billion valuation company within the coaching space. See you tomorrow on the next video.